Hi, my name is Lauren, and I wanted to share with you my story and what my journey has been like in relationship with Jesus, what my life looked like before I started really following Jesus, and what my life has looked like after I started following Jesus. I was 33 years old, and at the time I was a single mom with 2 kids, working a professional job. I was in a place in my life where I had a lot of emotional brokenness, destructive patterns that I couldn't overcome, hopelessness. I got into a really bad way, drinking to deal with pain and the suffering, the emotional suffering that I was experiencing, and found myself at the bottom of what I would call a very dark pit that I could not get out of on my own. It was in that season that I had a nervous breakdown and was really losing hope, and didn't know how I could even become emotionally available to mother my own children. To give you an idea of what my daily life looked like, I would go to work, I would come home, and I would not be able to face my children until I had plenty of cigarettes to smoke, and I would drink vodka and just get really out there, and that was like my life, and it was terrible. And I knew that my kids deserved more, but I could not fix myself. In that season, I was invited to go to a conference at a church called Bethel in Northern California, which I agreed to. And my sister and I jumped in the car and drove 6 hours to Bethel Church. I did not have any expectation of anything. We stopped at every liquor store we could on the way. I rolled into that place completely wasted. But I walked into Bethel Church, and I remember feeling the presence of God and knowing that Jesus was real in this place. And the next thing I knew, we were in worship, and I was lifting my hands up, which I didn't really know why I was doing, but I realized looking back on it now that I was responding to the Holy Spirit. The second day into the conference, there was a woman who prophesied over me, and she gave me a word that was from the Holy Spirit for me. And she said to me, I see that your love has been taken advantage of, and that you have some real brokenness in your heart, but you are going to know intimacy, and God is going to bless you and restore everything in your life. And I will never forget that moment, because it was the first time that I had hope in a long time. And before I left that conference, I went back to the church when it was completely empty, and I got down on my knees before God, and I said, Jesus, I want to surrender my life to you, and I don't want to keep trying to do things my own way, and whatever it takes, I want you more than anything. And I went home sober, and it was just a choice. And day after day, I kept choosing Jesus, and I began to cry out in prayer. I started reading my Bible. I found a church to go to. I really started following God. And a lot happened, but going forward, God began to heal me, and I began to be set free from bondages of addiction. I was healed of the brokenness and the emotional pain, and I today have an incredible, beautiful relationship with Jesus that is so deep and intimate, who I love more than anything in life. He is my King, and He is the leader of my life, and He is absolutely the one who has healed my heart and given me my life back and my children back. And there is so much hope in my life now, and there is hope for you too. And I want to say that if this story means something to you, if you find yourself in this story and you know that you want a relationship with Jesus, that you want to know him, I want to encourage you to reach out to our website or our social media platforms and find out how you can also start a relationship with Jesus. Bless you guys. Bye.